Hi everyone, welcome to Simplicity TV. I am Jen Pike, your host, and this is the place to be to create more simplicity and ease in all that you do. So today we are back in my kitchen, and you met Sam a couple of weeks ago. Samara is my co-op student. You've been able to read some of her daily tips on our social media pages, and she's back in the kitchen with us today, and today you're teaching us how to make kale chips.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how long have you been making kale chips for?
Just about a month now.
Nice.
I discovered them on Pinterest again. And then
Yeah, you love Pinterest, eh?
Yeah, I just kind of made the recipe my own.
That's good. I have tried to make kale chips and I burn them every single time. So I buy kale chips. I don't make them, but yours look fantastic and I had a chance to try them and they taste delicious too. So easy steps. Tell everyone what it is that you're doing as you're starting to put it together.
So right now I'm just shucking the kale and breaking it up into smaller pieces, about bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
Keep in mind that it will shrivel up, so you want to do more than what you actually think you need.
Yes, because this is a half a head of kale.
Yeah, it completely.
And greens do that. It's like you can take a whole entire bin of organic spinach and you saute it and your huge bin that is like this ends up becoming like this. So when you were saying about shucking, for a lot of people at home, you know, the stems are really coarse, they're really hard. And so all you actually have to do is you just grab a hold of it and you just pull it off and you're left with your stems that you've got here, and then you can just, with this one, it's so easy, you don't even have to use a knife. You can just start to break it apart. So what makes kale so fantastic instead of like potato chips?
Well, kale, it's gonna taste similar to potato chips because you're gonna have that same crunch, but you're actually gonna be getting your veggies in throughout the day, and they're not bad for you at all, considering potato chips, yes, it's potatoes, but then they're deep fried and all that.
Lots
and
of
this
extra sodium.
Yeah, this is just baked at a low temperature with your avocado oil and your seeds. And
so you're getting another good source of fat.
With your seeds.
So this is gonna savor that craving that you have for the salty, the crunchy stuff, but you're gonna be getting something that's a whole lot healthier, and you're getting ahead of your greens too. And I know it doesn't look super green here, but this is how vibrant and energized it starts off. So lots of good nutrients, iron in here, folic acid is so incredible. And how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16. So 16 years old being able to make this. And you know, I'm pretty sure that, you know, you could do this if you were even younger. So your kids can be doing this right now. They can be pulling all of the greens off. They can be ripping it up. Like, we're not doing this in a pretty fashion. We're just ripping and gripping, and they love to do this kind of stuff. So simple and easy. Now you can make these ahead of time, and then how long would these store for?
They can store for days, I would say. Keep them out of your fridge though, so they don't go cold or soggy or anything. But I'd say you can keep them around for 2 to 3 days.
And you've got avocado oil. Could you use other oils when you're making them?
Yeah, any oil would work. It's up to you.
All right.
And any seeds would also work on top.
So now what you can do with these leftover stems, I'm gonna compost them today. So you can compost them, but you could actually juice these as well. So if you have your juicer that's going, you could chuck them in. If you have a Vitamix, you can also throw some of these in there too, so that you're constantly, you know, reusing and repurposing the food that you've got. But for now, they're just gonna be a pretty accessory right there. Okay, so you've got that all shredded up. Next step.
You're gonna take your oil of choice, and you're just gonna drizzle it kind of over top.
Perfect. And then tossing it through, you just use your hands to do it and just kind of mix it all the way through.
Yeah.
So you could do these plain like this. The avocado oil is gonna give enough flavor, but you could add sea salt or herbamar to it and that. So you just toss it through and then you just sprinkle your sunflower seeds?
Yeah, and you're actually going to, I did a lemon taste with it too. So you're just gonna juice half a lemon.
And here's the thing, to get more of the iron and more of the nutrients out of your greens, when you add citrus, the synergy of those foods working together, you actually get more out of it. So this is not only a healthy, quick snack, this is a smart snack as well. And think of that, like most people, to tell them, you know, go and chew and eat up a half a head of raw kale, that is not gonna happen. But to go and have some of this, absolutely, really quick and easy. So sunflower seeds, but you could use hemp seeds and pumpkin seeds, whatever it is that you want. So there you go, quick, simple, easy, nutritious snack. So thanks for coming on the show again today. Thank you for tuning in and watching from home, and we'll see you next week. Bye.